Joe Gibbs Racing announced a new role and new team for crew chiefs Gabehart and Gayle, respectively, for the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season. For the upcoming season, Gabehart will assume the role of Joe Gibbs Racing's competition director, while Gayle will shift from the number 54 team to the number 11, where he will be paired with veteran driver Denny Hamlin. The news comes as Gabehart and Gayle come off their respective roles as crew chiefs for the 11 and 54 Joe Gibbs Racing in the Cup Series. Gabehart, a native of Louisville, Kentucky, who graduated from Purdue University with a mechanical engineering degree, made his crew chief debut in the Xfinity Series in 2016, where he was paired with Erik Jones. The following season, he made his Cup Series crew chief debut in an interim role with Denny Hamlin and the number 11 Toyota team at Richmond Raceway, where Hamlin finished fifth. After accumulating 9 Xfinity victories from 2016 through 2018, Gabehart was promoted to the Cup Series to serve as a full-time crew chief for Hamlin and the number 11 team in 2019. Commencing his Cup crew chief career with his first career victory in the 61st running of the Daytona 500, Gabehart and Hamlin would accumulate 22 victories through 209 events from 2019 through 2024. In addition to making the playoffs throughout their 6-year journey, they also made the championship 4-round from 2019 to 2021, where they finished as high as third place in the final standings during the latter season. Through 209 appearances as a Cup Series crew chief, Gabehart has also recorded 11 poles, 90 top 5 results, and 120 top 10 results, all while working atop the number 11 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota pit box and paired with Hamlin. Gabehart prepares to etch a new chapter with his new role in 2025. Meanwhile, Gayle, a native of Little Rock, Arkansas, and a graduate of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte with a mechanical engineering degree, made his crew chief debut in 2013. He was paired with Elliott Sadler in the Xfinity Series. During the season, he made his Cup crew chief debut with Sadler at Kansas Speedway, where Sadler finished 40th. 4 years later, Gayle became a full-time crew chief in the Cup Series for the first time, where he was paired with Erik Jones at Furniture Row Racing. After notching the 2017 Rookie of the Year title, Gayle and Jones moved back to Joe Gibbs Racing and notched their first Cup career victory at Daytona International Speedway in July. Gayle would continue to work with Jones over the next 2 seasons, where they won the 2019 Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway before he transitioned back down to the Xfinity Series during his next 2 years. After capturing the 2022 Xfinity Series championship with Ty Gibbs, Gayle moved back up to the Cup Series and continued to work with Gibbs as his crew chief in 2023, where Gibbs captured the Rookie of the Year title while piloting the number 54. This past season, they qualified for the 2024 playoffs and finished in 15th place in the final standings on the strengths of 2 poles, 8 top 5, and 12 top 10 results. Through 214 appearances as a Cup Series crew chief, Gayle has achieved a total of 2 victories, 4 poles, 43 top 5 results, and 81 top 10 results, while working with 3 drivers as he now strives to pick up the torch and maintain the momentum carried forth by the number 11 team and his new driver Denny Hamlin. Ironically, Gayle is set to become Hamlin's 5th full-time crew chief overall, as Hamlin enters his 20th consecutive season as a full-time Cup Series competitor, all with Joe Gibbs Racing in 2025. A crew chief replacement for Ty Gibbs and the number 54 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota team remains to be determined.